Hi everyone. Good morning and good evening, guys.
Good morning, sir.
Very
Good
good
morning.
morning. Very
Good
good
morning,
morning, guys.
Morning.
Okay, so let's start. Guys, I'm audible to everyone. Please respond. You have the chat option also. Zoom chat.
Yes.
You can unmute and you can communicate with me directly. So any issue with my voice? I'm audible to everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
You guys getting my screen as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for confirmation, guys. Okay. So if you're getting any disturbance from my side in the middle of the session also, okay, so you can tell me, guys, okay? So you can send a message or you can directly, you can tell. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, so before entering into our agenda today, let me introduce myself. Okay, myself, Vinod, the DevOps trainer. I'm from India, Andhra Pradesh. So I'm currently I'm working in a reputed organization in Bangalore. So I have 15 years of IT experience. So initially I started my career with the Linux administration. So 1 year I worked in Linux. Okay, it's an administrator. So I have 1 year experience in administration. And after that I switched to the DevOps and AWS and various clouds. So 14 years of experience in DevOps tools and various clouds. Okay. And currently I'm giving online trainings, job supports, and corporate trainings, mainly passionate towards training, guys. Okay. So this is all my, this is all about my profile. Okay. Okay. So let's enter into our agenda, guys. Okay. So actually, let me create the name. This is another batch. So our batch name is S38 7:30 AM. Okay. So I used to create see, this is Microsoft OneNote. Okay. So here I will this OneNote I will use for the text, writing the text and drawing some images. I mean all these things. Okay. Any diagrammatical explanation for that I'll use this OneNote. Okay. So if you want, I will share you at the end of the course. I will share you this OneDrive also. Okay. So now today's demo. Okay. Okay. So before entering into our agenda, so let me give few important points, guys. So this session will be around 1 hour, guys. Minimum 1 hour it will take. So I cannot finish in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because I want to give each and every, I mean, everything I want to explain in detail. Okay. So it take minimum 1 hour, guys. So please be patient. Okay. And so while I'm explaining something, okay, not only in today's demo session, in the regular classes also, in the middle also, you can stop me and you can raise a question. Okay. If you're getting any question in the middle of the concept, okay. So you can stop me and you can ask this. So why I'm telling like this means normally some faculties, they will give you, they will allocate some time like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, they will give you at the end of the session. After completing the session, they will give you. Okay, sometimes no, see, I'm not going in that way. Why means sometimes we will forget what we want to ask at the end of the session. Okay, so whenever you're getting the doubt, so you can ask guys. So here we have the options. So you have the Zoom chat. Okay, so you can post a question in the chat box. Otherwise, so you have the complete control of mute and unmute also here in the Zoom meetings. Okay, so you can unmute and directly you can communicate with. Okay, so no restrictions, nothing. Directly you can.
So after this demo, like this recording will be getting an email or
good. Yes, you will get HD recording video, guys. Good morning to goodbye. Everything will be recorded here. Okay, so after the session, within half an hour, you will get the recording. Okay. Not only today, Everyday recording also you will get. So that is the advantage of online actually. So if you miss any one class after completing the course, if you want to revise, you want to do the revision, okay. So you will get the recording videos. You can go through it number of times. Here I'm not restricting the videos, guys. Only 6 months, 1 year, lifelong you will get. Okay. So no need to worry about the videos and recordings. Everything is recorded here. Everyday video after completing the class, within half an hour you will get. Okay. Yes. Any other general questions like this?
No questions, you can go forward.
Yeah, okay, thank you guys. So today our agenda is here. First is what is DevOps? Okay. Oh, what is this symbol? Integration symbol, I think, right? Fine. Next one is why DevOps? Okay, and prerequisites to enter into the DevOps. What are the prerequisites to enter into the cloud or DevOps tools? What are the prerequisites? What we need to learn before? And the fourth one is the future. Okay, the future of DevOps and these clouds. Okay, once I enter into this DevOps, how it will be next coming 15 years, 20 years, how it will be in the market. So that is also we need to know here. Okay, future. And the last but not the least, tools. What tools we are covering here. Okay, so that we will discuss at the last. Okay, so this is our agenda, guys, today. Okay, let's start. What is DevOps? See, we have many definitions in the market. Okay, so what is DevOps? Not many definitions we have. Okay, so DevOps means development operations. Okay, it's a standard methodology in the market. Let me give you a definition. It's a collection of practices which combines software development and IT operations. Let me put it in a different way. Okay, for example, for instance, we take, suppose you went for a vegetable market. Okay, so there are different kinds of vegetables will be there. Okay, so you will collect different types of vegetables and you will put it in your basket, right? So that basket is nothing but DevOps, guys. Here. DevOps is not a one tool. Okay, so it's a collection of practices, means tools. It's a collection of practices which combines IT operations and software development. So the DevOps tools are going to combine to give the software development and IT operations. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, see, normally here the people think it's very new technology in the market. It's not a very new. Okay, so normally people they used to think like this. See, yesterday only it came, or last year only it released in the market. Okay, it is a hard cake in the market. So of course it is hard cake in the market only, but it's not very new, guys. It's an old one. Okay, so around 15 years back only we have this DevOps, but the name is not the DevOps. It is build and release. It is build and release. The name is build and release. Okay, so in this build and release, previously there is no tracking tools. There is no CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment tools, and there is no automation tools. Okay, like this, we don't have all these things in this build and release. Completely the people, I mean the software companies, they're following completely manual process here to build and release the project in the IT company. Okay, so previously the domain name is build and release, guys. Suppose if you're keeping an experience like in 9 years, 10 years, if you're keeping an experience, no? So you need to add like build and release also, because around 8-9 years back we have the DevOps. Okay, see, 10 years back, there is no DevOps, no. So you need to keep in your resumes, build and release also. Okay. But if you are giving like 5-6 years experience, no need to give it. Directly you can use the DevOps. Okay. So build and release. Here, there is no tracking, CI/CD, automation. All these tools are not there in the build and release. Completely, they're going with the manual process, which is not recommended nowadays. In this generation, it is not recommended actually. Okay. So slowly, okay, after a few years, all these tools started adding into this build and release, and the complete behavior of the build and release is changed because new tools added into the build and release, new functionalities added into the build and release. So the complete behavior of the build and release is changed. So from that day onwards, they changed the name from build and release to development operations called DevOps. So that's how the name came for DevOps. Okay.
Okay.
Next, why DevOps? Why we need to go for DevOps? Okay, this is very important, guys. Why we need DevOps? Why companies are running behind this DevOps? Everywhere you see DevOps, they'll call, right? So why we need this? This is very important, guys. Focus. See, first I will tell you the definition. After that, okay, I'll explain in detail. Okay, so the DevOps and the DevOps tools entered into the market to change the software development process. That's why the DevOps entered into the market. The entire software development process, we call it as a SDLC. I think everyone know this. Software development lifecycle. Okay, means, see, in the IT companies, to develop the software, some process will be there. One process will be there. End-to-end process will be there. Okay, that entire process, we call it as a software development lifecycle. So in this SDLC, we have a problem in each and every IT company. So that's why the DevOps came, okay, to overcome that problem. Okay, not only DevOps, guys. Normally, in a real world, you take, suppose, see, we have a Java software, right? Java is one product only, but you will get different versions, right? Java 1, 1.2, 2, 2.3, 2.4, like different versions are there. Why are you getting different versions of Java? One version is enough, no? So Java 1 they released. Why they're releasing the Java 2? Means in the Java 1, they're having some issues. Okay, to overcome those issues, they're coming up with new version. Okay, it's Java 2. So whatever the issues are there in the Java 1, okay, so they are overcoming with the Java 2. Okay, in the same way, suppose you take any software, Windows operating system. Windows operating system is also a software, right? So why it started with DOS, XP, 7, 8, Windows 8.1, 10, 11 is running now. Why these many versions? Only one is enough, no? So Windows 8 or 8.1 is having some issues. See, 8 also having some issues. That's why immediately they released 8.1 patch. They added the patch. Okay, so the same way, why DevOps entered into the market means in every IT company, in the software development life cycle, we have some issues, we have some problems. To overcome those problems, the DevOps and the DevOps tools entered into the market. This is the reason. Next, immediately you will get a doubt what problems we have and how the DevOps is going to overcome those problems in the IT company. Let's see. Let me take an example. Suppose we have a client called Nokia. Okay. They're giving a project for 12 months. They're giving a project. Nokia is our client. They gave a project. Okay, its duration is 12 months. Now, see, in the company, only one department will be there. No, right? And only one employee will be there. Right? No. Only with one department, only with one employee, we cannot finish the project, guys. Okay, we cannot finish and we cannot release. It is not possible. Okay, so here, let me take some departments I'm taking. Suppose first we will collect the requirement gathering, okay, and next one requirement analysis, departments in the IT company I'm giving, okay. Next documentation, next development, next what is it? QA, quality testers. Next, like this, many departments will be there, guys. Okay, production, okay, pre-production, maintenance, okay, pre-production, maintenance, release. Like this, many are there. These are not standard departments. Here I'm taking for example only, and the names also not standard. The names, the department names also it varies from company to company. Okay, here just I'm taking an example only. So this, see, here we collected the requirement and finally we are releasing the project to the client. Okay, so here the client is Nokia. So this process we call, entire process, we call it as software development lifecycle. Okay, so many departments. Here I wrote 10 departments, in some companies 20 departments will be there. Okay, so like this, depends company to company. So now, see, I don't have any issue with these guys, I mean, with these departments. And I don't have any problem with these departments also. The problem with this department, developers and the QA. Mainly the problem comes with these two, okay? So what developer will do, guys, you know, everyone know that. Developer, he will develop the code. That code we call it as a source code, right? He will develop the code. And after he developing the code, he will send that code to the QAs for testers. Okay, so the QAs will test the code. Okay, while the QAs testing the code, they will find some culprits. Okay, they'll find some issue. Culprits means errors, bugs, errors. Okay, so they don't know, QAs, they don't know how to test the code because there are testers. Sorry, they don't know how to rectify the errors. Because there are testers, they'll test the code based upon the client requirement. Okay, so now what? See, sometimes the simple errors also, semicolon, full stop, comma, space issues will be there. Okay, that also they don't know. Now what they'll do? Simply they'll give the report to the developer. See, here we are discussing some issues, guys, in the software development lifecycle. Many issues are there. But just time constraint here, 1 or 2 issues only I am covering here. Okay, I'm not going with all the issues. You will not understand also if I go. Okay, so 1 or 2 problems I'm explaining here, and how the DevOps is going to overcome that also I will explain. Yeah, Arun, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Okay, fine. So QAs, they're reporting to the developer, the code is not working. Now what the developer will do? He will. So he is receiving the report from the QA. Okay, so by seeing that report, he is not understanding anything. Why? Means the QA, they are not giving the proper information. The QA simply they're telling it is not working. So that is the report they're giving for the developers. Now assume that developer, he developed 10,000 lines of code. Just assume that. In this 10,000 lines of code, how he will track the issue? Where is the problem exactly? How he can trace it out? Okay, so in IT industry mainly, okay, identifying the issue is very difficult compared to getting the solution for that issue. Once you identify the issue, it's very easy to get the solution for that. For the identification, it will take sometimes 1 day, 2 days, 1 week also it will take. Okay, so now he need to identify where the problem is in this 10,000 lines of code. So for this, again, he will spend some time to track the issue, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, more than that also. So like this, only one developer will be there, hundreds of developers will be there. Only 10,000 lines of code will be there, no, lakhs of lines will be there. Okay, so now see 100 developers, if you take an example, 1 hour they're wasting, no, 100 hours, 100 man hours they're wasting. So time equal to money again. So here they're wasting a lot of time. This is one main drawback. Okay, this is one main issue. Next, let me take one more also. Okay, only 2 I will take. Okay, one more issue. I think you guys know the deployment. Deployment means I have many non-native people also here. Let me give in detail. Deployment is nothing but loading an application in one server. Suppose let's take, we have the Facebook, right? Facebook.com. Facebook is an application. So the Mark Zuckerberg and their team, they deployed the Facebook application in one server. Okay, server, again, server means a computer only. Server, a client, all are computers only, right? Ultimately. So they deployed one, or they loaded one application in one server. So from there, all over the world, we are using the Facebook application, right? So this is my laptop. I'll open the browser. I'll give fb.com. Okay, this is my client machine. Okay, so the application is sitting in the server machine. So from here, I'm requesting. So you will get the response from the server. This is what the client and server architecture. Every day we will use this. Okay, fine. Leave about this client and all these things. So they deployed the application. They loaded the application in one server. We all using it. Okay. So normally in IT company, they will check. Okay. So after completing of 30% of the project or 50 or 70%, they will deploy the application and they will check whether it is working properly or not. Okay. So they will load the application in one server. Okay. And they will check whether it is working fine or not. Okay, so this is what a deployment is. Okay, so see, and for the understanding purpose, I'm explaining in this way, guys. Okay, actually, the deployment is in different process. I will show you that practically. Okay, now here we have the issue in the deployment also, guys. Normally, when they will give the deployments, suppose you are working in a general shift, morning 9 to evening 6. So sometimes they will give the deployment at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. In the night they will give. So you need to wait up to 10 o'clock and you need to deploy. If the deployment going smooth, I mean success, no issue, well and good. If the deployment fail, no, again you need to track where the problem is. Here at least you can track in this 1,000 lines of code, but the deployment fails, no, again in each department we need to identify where the problem is exactly. It's an Herculean task again, it's a difficult task. Okay, I'm not telling impossible, possible only. Okay. But it takes a lot of time to identify and to rectify all the things. Okay, so this is one issue here. Okay, like this we have many, guys. Due to time constraint, I'm not going with all those issues. Okay, that you will get everyday session. Okay, remaining things you will get in the everyday sessions. So these are the problems we have in the software development lifecycle. Now, how these DevOps tools are going to overcome it? Let's see. Here, where the DevOps will involve here between the developer and the QA guys. Okay, we are going to work between the developer and the QA. Okay, so now here DevOps engineer. We are the DevOps engineers. Now what we will do here, see, previously developers developing the code and they are sending to the QAs, right? Now they will develop the code and they will send the code to DevOps engineers for us. Okay, now we are going to test the code here. Testing means don't think that again DevOps is a testing job. No, we are not writing any test cases here. We are not writing any use cases here. Okay, don't worry, it is not a testing job. Many people are from testing background also in this batch. Okay, we are not writing anything, guys. Fine, developer sending the code to the DevOps engineers. Now what we will do, we will test the code here. Okay, when we test for DevOps engineers also, you will get an errors here. That is common. Okay, so now we are not taking much time. Sometimes these QA people will take time to give the report also. But here we are not taking the much time here. Here inside the DevOps, here we have one tool called Maven. Automation tool. By using this tool, we are going to test the code by passing a single command on. Okay, so once you test the code, you will get a report. We are not taking much time again. See, 10 to 15 minutes, we are going to give the report for the developer. Okay, now, so here we have another tool that is CI/CD section. In this, we have a tool called, very famous tool, Jenkins. Okay, so here we are giving a report to the developer. Okay, in that report, we are mentioning very clearly where the line number, where the error is, which line number and which column number, and what is the error name. And we will highlight the errors with the different colors, red, green, orange, like that. So all the information clearly we are giving, guys. Okay, so now it's very easy for the developer to identify the issue. Now directly he will go to that line number and column number and he will rectify it. Okay, like this continuously, developer and DevOps engineer, continuously he will do that. Okay, so we are not taking much time to give the report and we are not taking much time to identify the issue also. And next, coming to the deployment. Deployment also, anytime you can deploy. No need to wait for 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Okay, anytime you can deploy, that too, continuously you can deploy. That is the beauty of Jenkins actually. Suppose a developer, he modified a single character in his code, or he changed a single line in his code. Yes, he can go and deploy and he can check whether the application is working fine or not. That is not manually, automate with the Jenkins. Continuous deployment, continuous integration. We will integrate with the developers continuously. If any change happened, immediately we will fire. Immediately we will attack the developers and we will fetch the code and we will start deploying. Okay, so that is possible with this Jenkins. Okay, so like this continuous, now there is no issues. Now deployment wise no issue and time is not. Previously these two departments only, they're taking around in the 12 months of client duration, these guys only taking around 6 to 7 months. But now only 1 month is enough, guys. Less than that also. Why? Means here developer is sending everything to DevOps engineer, like this developer DevOps engineers continuously. Finally, you are getting a filtered code here. We are filtering everything here. And this code we will send to the QAs. Why again QAs? So QAs have the other testings and all. Okay, smoke testing, scenario tests, a lot of things will be there. That is their headache. We are not bothering about that. Okay, now everything we filtered, no, now they will test nicely, guys, because no errors, nothing, no, smoothly they will go. And remaining departments and all. Okay, so once we involve between the developers and QAs, no, the time also it is reducing here. So you will get a doubt here. We know we have the sufficient time, no, why we are hurrying to develop the project here. So we have the other departments also, no, it will take some time. See, nowadays everyone is looking for rapid building of applications. Instant results, like instant Maggi noodles. They need everything in 2 minutes. That also quality and reliability, everything they'll expect. Okay, that is possible with only the DevOps tools, guys. See, suppose let's take the same example only. These Nokia people, they're developing their mobile applications or something. They are designing a new mobile something. Okay. So if they're sitting years and years in the software company and they're developing their project, the alternative competitors, I mean, who is the competitors for the Nokia, iPhone, Samsung, OnePlus, all these guys, what they will do? They'll sit simply, no, right? In that 1 year, they're going to release 3 to 4 models in the market. So they're occupying the market. So that's why everyone, okay, looking for the rapid building of applications. So that you will get with the DevOps and the DevOps tools involvement. So that's why the DevOps entered into the market, guys, to change the software development process in each and every IT company. The DevOps and the DevOps tools entered into the market. This is the reason. That's why every IT company have the DevOps team. Okay. See, mainly we will work here, but we are going to involve in everything in the entire process. Also, we will involve in the real time. That's why DevOps we call it as a culture. DevOps is a culture, guys. Okay, so we have right to involve in entire process, and we are the key people. Okay, so we are the DevOps engineers are the key. Okay, for the entire process. So this is why DevOps. So before going to the next topic, any questions?
No.
Okay, let's go. Prerequisites to learn DevOps and this AWS and any cloud. Okay, what is the prerequisite? Okay, let me explain. Prerequisites here, the Linux is mandatory, guys. Linux is mandatory. Linux or Unix, both are same. I'll tell you what is the difference between these two and all. Okay, later I will tell, not now. So this is the mandatory. Without this, you cannot learn any cloud, you cannot learn the DevOps tools. Why Linux is a prerequisite means most of the DevOps tools, 90% of the DevOps tools will run on Linux operating system. Why Linux? Linux is 10 times secure than other operating systems. Linux is 10 times speeder than other operating systems. Okay, Linux is 10 times stable than other operating systems. So that's why Linux. Okay, you will get a doubt. Why DevOps tools are not running on Windows and Mac and Solaris? Means compared to Linux, the security wise, stable wise, and what is that? Speed wise, 10 times secure, 10 times speed, and 10 times stable than other operating systems. That's why Linux guys. If you see most of the servers worldwide, Twitter, Facebook, Google, whatever you take, okay, their main applications are running on Linux servers only. 89 to 90% worldwide, the servers are running on Linux only. Server side, I'm not talking about the client side. Server side. Okay, all these applications are sitting on Linux servers. Why means again same speed, secure, same. We will discuss why it is stable, all these things in detail we will discuss, not now. Tomorrow is the first class. Today is the demo only, it's nothing subject. So general information only we are covering here. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to start the Linux first. Okay, so if anyone completely new to the Linux, if you don't know, if you have zero knowledge, also nothing to worry. Here we are covering the prerequisites, and I'm starting here the Linux from scratch I will give you. Okay, so here we need to learn. This is the Linux material, guys. For every tool you will get the materials also. I only prepared all these materials. Okay, so for every tool you will get the materials like this. Okay, no need to maintain any running notes. Okay, so whatever I'm teaching in the classroom, everything will be there in the material. Okay, fine. 1 second. So this is the Linux index or content, whatever you call. Okay, so this is the index that we are going to cover in the Linux class. Tomorrow onwards, we are going to start the Linux. Okay, see here I'm starting from what is operating system. Okay, so the introduction to the Linux installation, everything you will get here. If you having zero knowledge, also no need to worry. I'm starting from the scratch. Okay. See, I'm not bothering about who is having already knowledge in the Linux. Few people, I have one person, he completed Red Hat certificate also. Linux certified person is also there. Okay, didn't remember his name. Okay. Okay. So, see, if I tell a command here, how to create a.
So can I, sorry to disturb you. I
Yeah.
have a small question here.
You go ahead.
So this one concern regarding this that you extend. So when we're doing DevOps, we need to know some coding part like some Java, Python, or something regarding any coding language. We need to learn like PowerShell scripting, or would we no need to learn any coding?
I will tell you. Here you will get it. Okay. In the 4th point, you will get that.
Sure.
Wait for a few minutes. Okay.
Okay, sure. Just thank you. Yeah.
So what I'm telling here, See, if I show you how to create a file in Linux now, some people it's okay. Some people for this house who don't know the Linux basics and all, for them it will be helpful. Okay, but for the certified persons are having knowledge, some people are working in Linux administrations on, okay, and administration background also having some people. For them it look like a silly only. Okay, so we know why you're telling all these things, creating a file also here. Yes, guys. See, I'm not bothering about who is having the knowledge already. Okay, so my target is each and everyone should understand this subject. Okay, if some people getting bored, I cannot help. I'm helpless. Okay, so everything I'll go from the scratch like a spoon feed. Okay, so all this content it take around 8 to 9 hours or 10 hours also it will take some time. Okay, so it depends upon the batch. Okay, so around 9 to 10 sessions it will take to complete this index. So first we are going for the Linux. Okay, so the prerequisites also we are covering, no need to worry. So actually, sometimes you will get a doubt here. See, if anyone want to go as a Linux administrator, if you want to select your career, I mean, if you want to set your career with a Linux administration, it's again 1 month course. You need to learn a lot of things. What is that? Server configuration, DNS server, logical volume management, a lot of things are there, administration part. That and all we are not going, guys. Remember, we are not working as an administrator level in real time. Let me tell you my example only. Initially, in my self-introduction, I told you I'm from administration background, Linux administrator initially. If you guys ask me to configure DNS server, no, simply I'll tell I don't know. Why means I didn't remember. Long back I did. How can I remember? I'm not a robot, right? I cannot remember. Long back, 14 years, 15 years back, I used it. Okay, but I cannot remember now. But I'm telling I'm an administrator. Okay, so I'm not using here. How can I remember? Okay, so here the mainly regular we use these things only, guys. That only we are covering. As a DevOps engineer, we are going to work as a normal user only, not administrator level. Administrator, he will do a lot of things. We are not going for that. Administrator, he need to remember 400 commands, but here around 40 commands only we will remember. As a normal user only, we are going to work. How to manage the Linux operating system. That we are going to learn in these 10 sessions. Okay. So I'm concluding here. As a DevOps engineer, we are going to work as a normal user only, not administrator. Okay, so whatever the content, 10 topics I'm covering, that is more than enough. Okay. Next, the fourth agenda, the fourth topic, future. How it will be once I select this DevOps and all these clouds, how it will be next 15, 20 years. That is also very important. No? Okay.
Hi, I just want to know about prerequisites, like the only Linux is the prerequisites for AWS course.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Like cloud computing, any other
yes, some
things.
networking basics, very basic will be there. So the AWS launch the VPCs and all that you will get here. I'm going to teach, but all those things I'm not mentioning here. This is mandatory. Okay. So the few commands, if config, IP address, that and all very basic. That I will teach you. See, if I list all those things, no, the people will afraid. Okay, these many prerequisites are there.
Got you.
But this is it's a lengthy topic. We need to go. It's mandatory. Okay, that's why I mentioned.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Next one is what is the next one? The future. Okay. So for this, let me put it in different way. Before selecting IT course. Okay, let me give any also. Any IT course. So before selecting any IT course, you need to remember 2 points, guys. Here. The first point is suitable. The second point is it's a general information. Okay, suitable. And second one is long run, or you can call it as a future. Okay, so these are the 2 points. I'm not talking about here AWS. I'm not talking about the clouds and DevOps. Okay, in this point, any IT course. Okay, so here the many people are there from the non-IT to IT. Anyone can move to IT, guys. Okay, so here before selecting any IT course, okay, you need to remember 2 points. It's important. Okay, so general information. Suitable. What is suitable? Here I'm not telling, like suppose here let me take one name here. Rajesh is there, one of the participants today here. Okay, Rajesh is having the code phobia. I don't know the code. Okay, he is a code phobia person. Okay, by seeing the code, he will start shivering. Okay, let me take an example. Okay, okay. So he don't know the C, C++, Java and all. Okay, but Rajesh's relatives, our friends, colleagues suggested him to go for the coded domains. Like we have many coded domains in the market, right? Java, .NET, what is that? Apex, many are there. Again, Salesforce also we have the code. Many are there. So finally, the Rajesh selected Java. Here I'm not commenting on other domains, guys. Every domain is having their unique feature. Okay, so I'm not commenting. So now Rajesh selected Java, and he joined in the institute, and he paid the amount course fee, and he started. Okay, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month is completed. The coding part is started. Okay, and he's not able to understand. Okay, he's not understanding anything. So what he will do? He will quit the course and he will come out. So he's losing the money, whatever he paid, and whatever the knowledge he's gained, that is also gone. Okay, and leave about the knowledge and the money. Okay, you will get later. What about the time? Time he will not get again, right? So he's wasting the time, and again he will approach to his friend, and he is asking, Rajesh is asking, is there any course which is suitable for me? Okay, like this, many of the students, okay, so when 1 year, 2 to 3 courses, they're switching like this. So they're wasting their parents' money and the time mainly. Okay, so don't go in this way, guys. Okay, so you stick on to one tool, okay, one technology. Okay, so see, if you're switching, keep on switching that course, this course, no. So when you will get expertise, when you will become experienced on particular domain, you will not get. So stick on to one. Here, I'm telling, see, for the Rajesh, it is suitable. Why means here, developers are already we have the developers. What is the duty of the developers? They will develop the code. Okay, so once they develop the code, they will send to the DevOps engineers for us. So what we need to understand here, we are not developing any code. We are not sitting and writing the continuous application code here. Remember, we are not writing the code. Already developers are there. That is their duty. Okay, so once they send the code to the developers, to the DevOps engineers, our work will start exactly here. What we are going to do here, by using different DevOps tools, we are going to perform different operations here. Mainly operations we will do. So what operations and how we will do that, you will get later, not now. Okay, so now it is suitable for the Rajesh. See, I'm not telling coded domains are difficult. Everything is possible. If you sit and do hard work, no, nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. Okay, here just I'm taking an example. I used to interact with many students every day. So they're coming with the same issue mostly, most of the people. They're wasting the time and switching the courses, number of courses they're doing like this. And next point is long run or future. So here also you need to analyze, guys. Simply you should not select. Okay, if see, normally the people they'll call for the inquiry. Okay, we know the DevOps is having good market. Simply I'll tell you good market. I'm a DevOps faculty, right? So simply, normally I'll tell, yeah, DevOps is very good. Please come and join. But you should not believe in that. You should not believe in my words. Okay, obviously I'll tell DevOps is good only, right? If you call Java faculty, you will tell Java is good. Yeah, come and join. Right? It's your future. So you need to think in a different way. I mean, how means you need to analyze. Suppose see the Rajesh selected DevOps only here. Okay. So now he is analyzing how it will be next coming 10 years, how the DevOps will be in the market. Okay. So how he is analyzing? Here, I don't know about other domains. Here, I will give the points about the DevOps only. Okay, sub points in the second, this point. SDLC. Why I'm giving SDLC again means the DevOps entered into the market to change the process of developing a software. This is an important point. And next point, open source. Open source means what? Free. Why I'm telling this point here means, reason is there. See, in the IT companies, for the projects, they have the budget. Okay, budget will be there. Okay. In that budget, they will allocate 20% or 25% they will allocate to purchase the tools license. Okay, but that problem is not there here. See, that license cost will be sometimes lakhs and sometimes crores, depends upon the tool license. But that problem is not there here because mostly the DevOps tools are open source. So that problem will be not there. Now, immediately you will get a doubt. We know the open source means free, right? Free means the quality will be not good, no? Even I believe that, right? Free means the quality will be not good. But I'll tell you one thing here. The DevOps tools are already proved in the market. That's why today we are here. You guys know what is the power of DevOps and the DevOps tools. Okay, that's why we are here today. DevOps tools are already proved in the market. This is one point. So they're saving the budget. Next, interlinked. What is this interlinked? Wherever, suppose you are entering into the IT industry, wherever you go, whether you're going for the development side, testing side, cloud side, robotics, machine learning, data science, wherever you go, okay, DevOps tools will follow. We have that advertisement, right? Wherever you go, Hutch will follow. Like that, at least 1 or 2 DevOps tools you will get, guys. I'm sure. Okay. So nowadays, if you use the word in the IT, deployments, integrations, without DevOps tools, it is not happening, guys. Deployments mainly Kubernetes, containerization, Dockers, integrations with the Jenkins, continuous integration. These are mandatory in every software project. Okay, so these words we are not using without this DevOps, guys. Okay, so wherever you go, the DevOps tools follow. You can check, guys. You can check. Suppose many people are working here. You can check in your projects or in your company. They're using it. Like this, many points are there, guys. Okay, so speed delivery. Okay, I'm not explaining all these things here. Again, here CI, CD, you will get continuous integration, continuous deployment, and the packages, calls. So based on these points, you need to understand how it will be in the next coming years. So packages, mainly people are asking, many people will ask, you'll get doubt here, packages. For 4 years, how much you'll get? 6 years, how much package you will get? I'm not giving here the guarantee for 4 years, this much, 6 years, this much package you will get. It depends upon various things, guys, various criteria. Depends upon the level 3 companies, MNC companies, startup companies. And it depends upon mainly student technical stuff. Okay, so but I can give you the example of my students, like 2 years, 13 lakhs also. Okay, 4 years, 10 lakhs. Okay, but suppose a test engineer having 5 years. Okay, for 5 years, whatever the package he is getting. Okay, here for 2 years only you will get. That guarantee I can give you. No need to believe my words also. Parallelly, you can open the Google and go to Naukri and type the word DevOps. You will come to know what is the packages for the DevOps. Packages are, compared to other domains, it is equal and above only, not below. You can go and check. Monster, Indeed, Naukri, job portals we have, no? You can check. And the calls wise, that is also you can check. You can put a sample resume in the Naukri and you can check how many calls you are getting in a week. Okay, so minimum daily 1 call, minimum worst case. 4 to 5 you will get, minimum 1 I'm getting. In the recession, in inflation period also. Okay. So the calls are huge, guys, in one word. I'm telling calls are huge. So from where you will get all these points? Okay, in the Google. So you need to analyze like this before switching to any domain. Okay, you need to analyze like this. So based upon these points, my perspective, next 15 years, no need to worry about and no need to switch to any domain. These are the standard. So like this, you need to analyze when you're going for any Java or any other testing, any courses, you need to analyze like this, whether it is suitable and long run, how long it will be there in the market. Okay, and the second one is here. So now finally, the Rajesh selected DevOps on. Okay, finally, he selected the DevOps. Now, again selecting the DevOps, again selecting the course. Once we select the course, again you need to remember two more points, guys. One is real time, scratch to advance, and interaction with the faculty. These two are very important. After selecting the course, this is also important, guys. Real time. What is real time? See, nowadays, suppose assume that you completed the DevOps course and you placed it in an IT company. Once you enter into the IT organization, okay, so they will give you the tasks. They will tag you for the project. You need to work. You need to finish the task. Then only you can survive in the company. If you want to survive in a company, okay, so your training should be strong. Then only you can survive. If your training goes in a theoretical way, definition way, okay, then you are going to face a lot of issues in the real time, guys. Nowadays, the company people, they're expecting, no one is expecting the theory and definitions. For that, they are not paying lakhs of salaries for us. They're paying the lakhs of salaries for us for the real time and technical stuff. Every company is looking for the technical stuff and the real time. That you will get here. Whatever the command I'm teaching in the classroom, whatever the concept I'm explaining in the classroom, whatever the tool installation and configuration I'm showing in the classroom, everything will be there in the real time. So then it's very easy to survive in the organization. That real time subject also, you're getting from scratch to advanced, like a spoon feed you will get. Which website you need to go, how to download, how to install, how to configure, what to practice, where to practice, each and everything I will explain in the classroom. Anyway, you're getting the recording also. You can go through it multiple times. And if you're not getting, I'm here to guide. So this one I will give. And the second one is interaction with the faculty. Okay, this is also important, guys. When you're learning a new thing, you will get a lot of confusions, a lot of dilemmas, confusions, doubts you will get. So you need a person to guide. Okay. So suppose after completing the class, you're sitting in your home and you're practicing. You got some doubt. You can call me and you can get the solution. That is one way of communication. Orally, you can communicate. Sometimes you are installing something or you are practicing something. You got error. You don't know what to do. Screenshot and send it to me. Okay, WhatsApp, I'll share you my number and everything. Okay. So WhatsApp, you can handy. Yeah, WhatsApp is handy for everyone, right? So once you share the screenshot, I can understand what you're doing by seeing your screenshot. So in 10 to 15 minutes, you will get the solution through message or again, otherwise I will call to you directly and I will give the solution. That is the second way of interaction. Sometimes in these two ways, I'm not able to solve your issue. In that situation, I will take your system remotely. Wherever you are, I'll take your system remotely with this Zoom only. On behalf of you, I will do it. Your screen will be present. Okay, I will do it. Or otherwise, I'll guide you to do it. So why I'm telling these many ways of interaction means important, guys. Okay, so we need a person, okay, to guide. Okay, so when you're learning a new thing, so these two things I will give you. Okay, so that is my responsibility. What you need to do here the prerequisites also we are covering. So what you need to do now, every day you need to attend the live class and try to understand that 1 hour session. And after completing the session, okay, so sit and practice for 1 or 1.5 hours in a day. This is what we are expecting from each and every student. Okay, so this is about the future agenda. Before going to the tools, last but not the least, any doubts?
No doubts.
Okay, last 10 to 15 minutes, guys. Okay. Tools. What tools we are covering here? Okay. See, first, I told you, tomorrow we are going to start the Linux. Okay. Linux we are starting. Linux is the first. Okay. Next one is we have the Git. Spellings are very bad. Git, GitHub, Maven, Jenkins, what is it? Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes. Next one, AWS services and SonarQube. This one, yeah, okay. Apache Tomcat for the deployment. And we have the JFrog for the package storage. Okay. So these are the tools we have in the market. These are the trending tools and these are the standard tools. These tools will not change every time. Okay. So wherever you go, the people will tell the same thing. In our teaching field, we should be up to date. Okay. So otherwise you people will not join, right? Okay. So these are the tools we have. See, by seeing all these tools, no need to worry, guys. Some people will see, oh, these many tools are, it's difficult to learn DevOps. Okay, they will judge. Okay, don't go in that way. Few tools are very small, like suppose example, if you take GitHub, in 2 hours we are going to finish. Few tools are big, like Kubernetes, Docker. If you take big concepts will be there. Okay, so it's very easy to learn. Actually, I'll tell you one thing. In real time, we are not going to work with all the tools at a time. We'll work at a time only 1 or 2 tools on this. Then immediately you will get a doubt. You know, you are telling only 1 tool, right? Then why we are learning this many tools? Only 1 tool is enough, no? Yes. See, suppose let me take an example. You selected for the job Jenkins. You applied for the Jenkins. Okay. They shortlisted your profile and the interview selected. Okay, you joined finally. Okay, you worked for you working on Jenkins for 3 months. After 3 months, they're shifting you to the Ansible. The company people, they're asking you to shift to the Ansible. Okay, if you tell I don't know Ansible means, they will throw you out. Okay, you are a DevOps engineer. You need to get ready with all the tools. All the tools are important, guys. Okay, I'm not telling Git is important, another tool is not important. Okay, these are the standard tools. All tools are important. You need to get ready with all the tools. I'll tell you frankly, while you are learning the DevOps course, 1 or 2% you will get confused. Why means this many tools are there? No, this tool, that tool, you will get little bit confused. But working but surviving as a DevOps engineer is a dead easy, guys. Cakewalk only. Why means? Your focus will be on 1 tool only. No, suppose if I give 1 task, no, your focus will be on 1 task only. You will get enough time and complete focus on 1 task. Then you will get accurate results. Suppose if I give 20 tasks to you, you will get confused. So you will not get accurate results. You cannot give accurate results. The same example you can apply here. So surviving as a DevOps engineer is a dead easy, guys. 98% general shifts only you will get. 9 to 6 general shifts only. Okay. So no need to worry about this many tools. Okay. How many tools are there? All these things. Okay. And here, for all these tools, you will get the materials, guys. See, previously I told you, I shown you this one. Git. Linux. Now this is the Git material. This is the index that we are going to cover in the Git. Okay. And this is the Git material. So for the every tool, you will get the material like this. Okay. So along with the video, you will get the material also. Okay. So no need to, I told you no previously, no need to maintain any running notes, nothing. So here, next one coming to the duration, here it will take 2 months, guys. Duration, it will take 2 months. It's normal batch. It's not a fast track batch. Okay. Every day 1 hour session will be there. Okay, around 60 to 70 hours it will come. Okay, Yeah. So that's all from my side, guys. Now, any questions you can ask? See, today, whichever the link you use to join the demo, okay, this is for only today, guys. That link will not work for tomorrow. You will get new link for tomorrow. Okay, that is the link which I am sharing you tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, today only I will share that new link. Okay, that is the permanent link for the entire course. Okay, for entire course, the same link. Okay, this is only for the demo. Okay, and no need to register every time, only today only. Okay, registration, you gave the email ID and phone number and everything, right? So only for today only, this link will expire. Okay, so tomorrow onwards we will get new link, and tomorrow we are going to start the Linux, guys. What is Linux? What is Unix? In detail, we are going to start.
Thanks, Vinod. Vinod, Swapnil this side. I'm working with Wells as a product owner. So, Vinod,
Yes,
one question that may sound slight silly, but still I felt like asking. So, the grounds what we have captured. Firstly, thanks for the very beautiful session, the in-depth deep dive session. From the coverage perspective, in case I talk about AWS, we talked about, right? So let's say a hypothetical scenario after 2 years, 3 years, or some point in time, there is a need for me as per the requirement which is coming up in the near future or the new opportunity. Someone is expecting me to shift or have a slight, divergence towards Azure side, right?
Yes.
So how much more effort it will take and how much difference it will be from current grounds of the package, what we are getting in 2 months, the readiness, what we'll be having, the content provided to you, plus our revision of 90 minutes to 2 hours on a daily basis. After that, if in case we shift, so how exactly it will be tougher or complicated for us?
Yeah, good question. Yes, yes, Swapnil, let me answer. Okay, see, let me take an example. Okay, so see here we have the sections, guys. Okay, suppose let me give lengthy answer you will get here, Swapnil. Okay, okay. So here, see, it's a section. The section means this one, suppose Git is there, no? It is source code management section. This is a section name. In this section, we have many tools in the market. It's Git, SVN, Subversion, CVS, Perforce. Okay. Here, clear case, like this, even I didn't remember all the tools. If you type in Google, okay, list of SCM tools, or we have another name also for this section, that is version control system, VCS also you can call. If you type in Google list of version control tools, around 20 to 30 tools you will get in the market. Okay, so we are not learning 20, 30 tools here, guys. We are dealing with the Git only. Why Git means? Based on the market. Based on the market we are going. 95% market means not vegetable market, fish market, guys. IT market I'm talking about. Okay, so 95% of the market is going for the Git. That's why we are dealing the Git here. Then what about others? Okay, we know you are teaching here Git only, fine, good. Once I select into any company, suppose they are using SVN in their company, how much time it will take to me to switch? Or again I need to learn SVN? No, guys. So in the company, you will get the release notices, documentations, PDFs, everything you will get. Okay, suppose if they're using SVN, no? Okay, no need to worry, no need to learn again. Okay, it's half an hour time. If you spend half an hour time, no, you can switch from Git to SVN. Small differences will be there. Terminologies wise, some difference will be there. Architecture wise, some difference will be there. That's it. Suppose let me give a few examples between Git and SVN also, you will understand. In Git, you can create hundreds of branches, but in SVN, limited branches only. In Git we can use for the large scale projects. SVN is for only small scale projects. Like this, small differences will be there, guys. It's half an hour to 1 hour. It will take time to switch from one tool to another tool. No need to learn again all these things. All are designed for the same purpose only. All are designed for the same purpose only. If you know one tool, everything you can manage. In the same way, now I will come into the Swapnil question. Where is that? Here. Cloud computing or cloud, whatever. Here we have the many clouds. So what he listed, wait. Azure, Microsoft, Azure, and we have GCP, Google Cloud Platform, Google's one, and we have Digital Ocean. Okay, it's Digital Ocean company, and we have IBM Cloud. Okay, IBM Cloud. We have Alibaba, Jack Ma, China. Okay, like this, many clouds, hundreds of, these are the private clouds I'm talking about. Sorry, these are the public clouds I'm talking about. Private clouds, thousands of clouds. Okay, so this also same, guys. This also same example you can apply here. Okay, so if you know one cloud, no, ultimately you can manage remaining clouds. Again, I'm telling few terminologies, few architecture wise, some limitations, restrictions will differ. Okay, remaining everything is same. Cloud means what? Instead of $10 years back, there is no, I didn't remember exactly when the cloud came. Okay, just I'm taking example. Let's take 15 years back. There is no clouds, no? All these clouds are not there. So if you go and see in every IT company, separate server rooms are there. Big server racks, servers are there, physical servers. But now you go and see in any IT company, is there any server room separately? No. Everything in the cloud. So any cloud you can take this. Okay. And if you're going for the jobs and all, if they ask the other clouds also, you can tell, yes, I have experience. But here, why I'm dealing the Azure means, you can see, let me show you. See, if I tell simply no, you will not believe, right? I'll show you the proof answer. AWS Cloud Infra, if you type like this, AWS Cloud Magic Quadrant. Cloud Magic Quadrant. Okay. For all the clouds, they will give the report, Magic Quadrant. This is the Magic Quadrant. This is not the one. Wait. It's the Gartner people. This GCP people only. Google people only. This report only I'm taking. One second. You can see here. See, in the leader's position, okay, AWS, Amazon Web Services on the top, in the leader's position. So this is the Magic Quadrant for the cloud infrastructure platform service. Okay, so see 2020 report, you can see Amazon Web Services on the top. In the cloud industry, AWS is the kingmaker, guys. Why AWS? Azure is also there now. A lot of debates, a lot of discussions are there. That I'll explain. I'm not against to other clouds, guys. Okay, whatever the market is there, that based on that I'm going. Okay, if possible, I'll give other cloud introduction also, like Azure he's asking, right? So what are the differences? Other cloud introduction also. I'll try. Okay. So it will not take much time, Swapnil. So easily you can mind. Okay.
Thanks a ton, sir. Thanks a ton.
Let's answer, right?
Absolutely, crystal clear.
Next, guys, next question. So no questions. Okay, no questions. See, silence means no questions only, right? Guys, you can ask any question, guys. See, one second. See, how to learn the subject. Start asking cross questions, then you will get more subject, guys. That is the way of learning a subject, digging a subject. Okay, I'm not telling ask cross questions. Okay, don't ask cross questions. Okay, for me. Okay, yourself. Suppose, see, if I tell here we need to take 2 files. So why not 2? Why not 20? Okay, so like this, once you start cross questioning yourself when you're learning a subject, not only DevOps, AWS, all this, any subject, you will.
So I just want to know. So are you gonna cover all these tools like Linux, GitHub, Mavens, and the Jenkins, Ansible, everything.
Yes, everything.
So from scratch you will teach, right?
Yes, guys, I told you, no, everything from,
Yeah.
because I
So
have from non-IT. Okay, so they are completely new to the IT. So each and everything I need to explain. Okay, so you use some terminologies in the classroom like server, client, no. So that the IT people, they can catch these words, but not non-IT people, they cannot catch. So that's why that terminologies also I will explain. What is server, what is client, what is repository, everything.
also, once again, I just want to know about prerequisites, because I seen somewhere like before starting these classes, we need to know like cloud computing or some other things. So can you explain like
Tony. Yes, we need the cloud computing. Every day we will work in the cloud actually. Okay. Yes,
so how
that is.
about that?
No,
So we need to learn before the before these all are you gonna cover at the end of the classes about
no,
these?
see, let me tell you. Good question. See, what I told, tomorrow onwards, we are going to start the Linux, I told you, right? So
Yeah.
that Linux, we are going to install in the cloud only. See, this is the AWS cloud. Okay, let me log into my account actually. Every day we'll use the cloud. Yes, cloud is the prerequisites. Okay, but we are starting every day. Every day we are going here. So first what we will do, we will create one AWS cloud account. Okay, it's a website. It's like a website. This is the link. Okay, one website we will, one AWS account we will create. And in this account, okay, and in that Linux mission, every day we are going to install, I mean, all the tools, all the DevOps tools, everything we will install, configure, practice, everything we will do in that Linux mission only. Okay, everything we will do in that Linux only. Previously, there is no cloud. Okay, 5 years back when I'm teaching, no, at the time cloud is there, but I'm not teaching the cloud at that time. 5 years back, I'm teaching completely in the virtualization, means installing the Linux in my personal laptops. Okay, first I'm installing the Linux server in my personal laptop, and there only I'm installing all the Git, Maven, Jenkins, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, all the tools in that mission only. For that, we need minimum 4 GB of RAM and 2 GB of what is that? 2 GB of graphic card. All these things are there previously. But now everything we are doing in the cloud. Okay. So if you have very old system, that is also fine, because we are working in the cloud now. So every day we will work in the cloud. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So previously I used to recommend for the people, okay, if anyone planning to buy a new laptop, please go for 8 GB RAM. Anyone planning to upgrade the RAM, go for 8 GB RAM. Okay, or maintain the graphic card. Okay, I mean 1.5 gigahertz to 2 gigahertz graphic card. I used to recommend like this for the my old students, but now I am not doing this. Why? Means how much old system you have? Yes, it will work now. Why? Means we are creating one account in AWS. There only we are doing everything. Okay, so no prerequisites for hardware and software configuration for your laptops and desktops. Okay, any machine you can use.
Hi Vinod, this is Rajesh.
Yeah, Rajesh.
Actually, coming to job market, we don't have any experience in this DevOps tool, and whenever we go for interview and job, what kind of experience we need to match, and is it possible to get job in DevOps? Because this kind of tools we use, we need somewhat experience in that.
Yes.
How to mention the experience and how the project, any project guidance or anything like that?
Yes. Yes, guys, project guidance will be there at the last. Okay. The interview question and answers, the resume guidance, and the project guidance, all these things will be there. That is default. You will get that. Okay, but main thing is here with your subject, whatever you are teaching, with that subject, am I able to crack the interview? That is the main question. Okay. Yes, guys. See, instead of telling simply yes, okay, I'll give you a detailed explanation. Okay. See, whatever the content I'm teaching here, that is more than enough, guys. Okay, how I am telling you, this is our batch is running. So I'm running the 2 batches, totally 3 batch. Okay, and next couple of weeks, again, I'm going to launch one more batch also. See, why I'm showing all these things means, see, this is my Zoom account. Okay, these are the batches I'm running. Okay, this is our batch. Okay, now it is live. So why I'm showing all these things means, the people are coming and they're joining and they're completing the course and they're getting the jobs. Again, they're referring their friends. Their friends are joining again. So like this, the process is continuing. Like this, I'm running 3 to 4 batches regularly. Okay, so that means the whatever the content I'm teaching and whatever the tools I'm showing here, okay, and whatever the subject I'm dealing with, that is enough. I'm thinking in that way. If no one is getting the job, okay, with my subject, so no one will join here. So see, instead of telling simply why yes, okay, I'm showing you like this. Okay, so the content, whatever I'm dealing, that is enough, guys. Easily with this content, you can crack the job and you can survive inside the organization. Okay. And yeah. Next, yes.
Sorry, I was forgot to unmute.
Okay. Next, guys. Any questions? So he actually asked the experience also, right? Yes, see, many people like 9 years, 12 years also, one student, he kept 12 years also, 9, 8, 7, 4 to 5, 4 to 6, mostly people will be there from 4 to 6 years experience. Okay, see, you can, see, suppose, let me give you that. Suppose you have 4 years experience. Okay, suppose you are not having, you are in non-IT. Okay, you have 4 years gap. Now you are moving to the IT. Okay, now you want to claim that 4 years gap into an experience. Yes, you can claim it, guys. Okay, so officially you can claim it, non-officially also you can claim it. How means, suppose if you are non-IT to IT, suppose you are in teaching field or you are working in a you're doing some business or agriculture or tech support, call center, all this comes under the non-IT. Okay, now you're moving to the IT. So you need to keep an experience documents and you need to convert. That is the way. Suppose you are in IT already, you're working in some other technologies, in IT technologies only you're working. Now you want to move to the DevOps. Okay, now you want to move to the DevOps. So you will get the experience right there. Suppose if your designation is software engineer, then it's absolutely fine, guys. You can continue with that designation. No need to keep any fake certificates and documents, all those things. Okay. Sometimes you will not get the designation as a software engineer. They will give some other designations like senior associate. Some roles will be there. Okay, analyst, senior associate, tech support, support engineer, many will be there. But you can tell them in the interview if they ask, no, your role is this, but you are telling the DevOps. Yes, my role is this tech support engineer only, but my responsibilities in the company is completely with the DevOps tools only. I have complete experience with the DevOps only, you can tell. So no need to go for the fake certificates. If you have a designation as a software engineer, absolutely fine. It suits for every domain. Okay, but if you have other than software engineer designation, if you have other designations. Okay, consultant is also fine. Okay, analyst, data consultant, that is also fine. Okay, senior associate, that is also fine. If any other designations you have, you can tell them my designation is this. Okay, but my responsibilities in the organization is DevOps engineer responsibilities only. Yes, you can tell them. No need to go for the fixed certification. But for the non-IT to IT people, you need to go for the documents, guys. Okay, so that is not keeping the fake documents is not a crime, guys. Everyone is going in that way. Okay, it's not a crime. Yes. Next, any other questions?
So how it would be like in initial days if we join any company?
Initially, definitely, guys, 200 out of 200%. Initially, it will be tough only. See, I have 14 years of experience in this. If I join in another industry, suppose now I'm going for the tech support industry, it's completely new for me. It takes 2 to 3 months to switch completely, right? So I'll face a lot of issues in that industry because I'm new to that industry. No, I'm expert in this area, but in that area I'm not expert. So I'm new to that industry. So definitely I'll face the issues, guys. Definitely. If anyone tell it's very easy, means no. Okay. Starting initially, if you go to any industry, not only IT, non-IT also, you'll feel difficult. Okay. Fix. Okay. You need to fix, guys. 2 to 3 months.
Sorry to interrupt you. Like, I have 2 more questions, if you don't mind, Alias. Yeah.
Go ahead.
The first question, like any developer like Java, Python, they do the coding. And if they have experience also coming time, any version come, they will learn, like they need to learn, research, and they do figure out. Unlike other technologies like cybersecurity, other technologies, but they don't have to learn, because like Linux, they only what they learn, they have to do those work only. So in DevOps example, tomorrow DevOps going to change coming time update. Then we have to learn. Like example, I'm a person who has Java knowledge. They have to learn React, Angular, other technology aware of the knowledge. So if I'm doing the DevOps, I need to learn the other technologies related with the DevOps. Like example, my company I work on example, a company working with the Google Cloud. So I need to have Google Cloud. After finishing, another project is going the Azure. So I need to have other technologies related with the DevOps, or no need for just one. If I do once, so the same thing I have to do the repeated work, or it's totally different. Every projects have a different work, and I need to learn different technology regarding the DevOps. The most of the cases I have seen in my friends, a few of the developers, and they try to go in the job and they learn something and they come back again. They go for the different project and they go for another technology. So they will totally they take supports and manage, but they're pissed off the working. And the few friends are working the cybersecurity, and they're just doing the same work. They're not learning anything. Just go and do the same work and come back. That's it. So how is that in the DevOps work?
Great. Yeah, see, I'll tell you. Here DevOps is completely different with other domains, guys. Okay, mostly 80%. Okay, 80% the same tools. These are the standard tools. See, let me give an example. See, I habituated giving you lengthy answers, guys. Okay, don't scold me. Okay. See, Linux, it's a standard from last 30, 40 years. It is there. No change in this. It's a standard. Whatever the commands I learned 15 years back, still I'm using. Of course, if I forgot, okay, that is secondary. Still I'm using the same commands only. Linux is standard. No one will change. Standard. Only one time here. And if you take this one, obviously, see, software industry means versions you will get, guys. Okay. If anyone tell no versions means don't believe. Software means versions you will get. Here, if you take Jenkins, no, weekly one version also you will get. Okay. So no need to worry about the version. See, you are telling, right, your friends they join one project, again they're learning on. So suppose you excuse me. Suppose you completed Java. Okay, let's take example Java. Java 1, version is 1. Okay. You got a job in Java and you're working as a developer in Java. Okay. After 6 months or 3 months, Java 2 is released. Again, you will go and join an institute to learn Java 2. No. But that's what I told you previously. You have the release notes. What is the difference between Java 1 and Java 2? Okay, so only few differences. Okay, so just to switch it, half an hour is enough. We will switch and we will continue. We will not learn again. We will not learn the second version. Okay, so here also mostly here you will get versions, guys. Definitely without versions there is no software. Remember, okay, versions you will get, but the process is same. No change. And these tools, no, these tools are very famous tools, and these are very standard tools, guys. No change in these tools. From last 9-10 years, I'm in the teaching field. Okay. Initially, I started corporate trainings, after that online and all. Okay. See, from that time onwards, I'm teaching. But one change is there. Previously, I'm dealing here, Chef. This comes under configuration management. This comes under configuration management. Here you have the tools like Chef, Ansible, Puppet, Salt, Stack. Okay, like this, we have the tools here, etc. Okay. Okay. Previously, I'm teaching Chef 5 years back. 5 or 6, I didn't remember. Okay. Okay, something 5 or 6. Chef, I'm dealing, guys, but now I'm not dealing the Chef because the market is not going for the Chef. Day by day, the market is going down for the Chef. Day by day, market is increasing for the Ansible. So now I'm going for the Ansible. But frankly, I'm telling one thing here. I don't have single day real-time experience in Ansible. But I'm going to teach you Ansible tomorrow. How?
My question, if I do this, if I learn this, all things like Linux, Kubernetes, Maven, Jenkins, so coming down, I don't have to learn any other technology, or I have to learn and again and again.
That is the
Just
conclusion.
keep busy. Okay.
Yes, versions you will get. That version 10 to 15 minutes you can switch. Okay. So remaining everything is the process will not change. If you know the version 1, version 2 automatically it will understand. You will not go for that half an hour also. Automatically it will understand. You will understand. Today the option will be left side. Tomorrow option they will give right side. That is the second version. Okay. So here previously I'm doing this. Now I'm not doing that. I'm going with this. But I don't have real-time experience. But I'm teaching you. Okay. So all are same. Okay. No need to worry. These are the standard and very famous tools. Good question. Yeah. Thank you. Next.
I have a few more questions. Maybe I'll ask tomorrow after this revising more. So because this every technology, my friends, few of them, like many friends work in the IT environment, and everyone talking about the technologies, everyone is good. But what are the complicated challenges you face in the DevOps, like tough situations? Not now, might be tomorrow we can go for these things.
There, but now I cannot explain. I will show you.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, sure. Thank you for answering those all questions. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes. What about others, guys? Any doubts? Guys, feel free to ask the questions, guys. Okay. Not only today, tomorrow onwards also. Okay. In the normal sessions also. So when you're getting any doubts, please. Okay. After the class also you can. Okay. Now here I will share you the number. Okay. So in the chart, I'm giving the number. So this is the number. Okay, so you can save, okay, my name is Vinod, and you can ping me also in the WhatsApp if you have any questions, or you can call me directly if you have any questions. Okay, so 720-414-3230. Okay, so 91 is the country code. So it's not going for everyone, right? 1 second, let me go for only Arun. It is analyzed. Everyone in the meeting, yes. So so that's all for today's session, guys. So tomorrow we'll get a new link. I mean today I will share the new link. So join with that link. Okay. So that is the permanent link. And tomorrow we are going to start the Linux part. Okay, Linux installation. What is Unix Linux introduction part? All these things we are going to start. Tomorrow is the day 1. Okay, don't miss. Same time and different link.
Perfect. What will be the fee structure?
So that you need to contact. Okay. So not now.
Perfect.
So
okay. Sure.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Thanks to you. Bye-bye.
1 second. I just want to ask one more thing. I just want to know about syllabus. I mean, do you have any particular syllabus like It's a day by day syllabus, like
Day by day syllabus. I'll give you the PDF of it. So ping me in the
yeah.
WhatsApp.
If you
Ah,
yeah, just want to know before the join the
Sure,
class.
definitely. I'll send you
Yeah.
the index PDF. I will send.
Yeah, sure. I'll ping you in WhatsApp. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you all. Bye. Okay. See you
Thanks.
tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, Vinay, bye.
Thank you.